What a crowd. Get those people over here. See me here. Come on, let them come over. What is a big crowd? It's always big. We want to win. We got to win. We want to save our country from the radical left crazies. Thank you very much. And hello, North Carolina. Hello, North Carolina. We love you, North Carolina. I'm thrilled to be in Fayetteville with thousands of loyal, hardworking American patriots. And you know what's going to happen in 45 days from now. And you're watching those polls, they go up, 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 up. 45 days from now, we're going to win North Carolina. We're going to win 4 more years in the White House. Right? As we meet tonight, our nation mourns the loss of a legal giant, Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Her landmark rulings, fierce devotion to justice, and her courageous battle against cancer inspire all Americans. You may agree, you may not disagree with her, but she was an inspiration to a tremendous number of people. I say all Americans. Justice Ginsburg's close relationship with a friend of ours, a friend of mine, Justice Scalia, is also a powerful reminder that we can disagree on fundamental issues while treating each other with decency, dignity, and respect. Our thoughts and prayers are with her family. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So Article 2 of our Constitution says the President shall nominate justices of the Supreme Court. I don't think it can be any more clear, can it? I don't think so. I don't think so. What do you think, Tom? Tom Tillis? I don't think it can be any more clear. This can only happen in North Carolina. I hope you hear that back home. Look at all that press. That's a lot of press. That's a lot of fake news. A lot of fake news. Well, I hope they hear. So the chant, this is a new one. Fill that seat. This is the chant. This can only happen to me. Fill that seat. No, it says the president is supposed to fill the seat, right? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to fill the seat. I love that chant. We hear more chants. There's a lot of genius in those chants half the time. You said it better than you can say it. You can read a speech. But what's better than those words? Fill that seat. You know what you do? You come up, you say, fill that seat, you leave, and you've said everything. You don't have to vote. There have been 29 times a vacancy opened during an election year or prior to an inauguration. 29 times, that's a lot. Every single time, the sitting president made a nomination. That included, did you ever hear of George Washington? Did you ever hear of Thomas Jefferson? Or how about the great Abraham Lincoln when he wore the hat especially? With a great hat. I want to try one of those hats. I love that. Now think of it. 29 times, every single time, nobody said, oh, let's not fill the seat. We won the election. Now then we have some senators that, you know, well, forget it. We think of it. I won't say it. I won't say it, Susan. I won't say it, Susan. But Tom Tillis is with us, I can tell you that, right? Great. We have great Republican senators. We have great people. And we have a great country. That's really, we have a great country. And we're going to keep it that way. So we win an election, and those are the consequences. You know, it's called fill that seat, and that's what we're doing. The Supreme Court was a very central issue in both the 2016 presidential election and then the 2018 midterm elections, where, by the way, I didn't run. you know, we had a lot of people said, oh, he really took a little bit of a shock.
That's the bigger point.
In fact, we gained seats in the Senate, but they never talk about that, right? They don't talk about that. We gained 2 seats. Nobody talked about it. But we didn't run. And I had a lot of people that said, sir, we'll never vote in 2018. I said, no, vote. Everybody vote. They just didn't. I think we were like 9 million people decided they wanted to wait. And they've waited. And you see what's going on. You see what's happening. You see the enthusiasm that we have. Which, by the way, we set a record in 2016. The bad news with the Democrats is we are more enthusiastic now, not even close, than we were in 2016. I mean, we are getting crowds, and this is pandemic, and we're rounding the turn. We're rounding the corner of the pandemic, okay? But we're having them outside, and we shouldn't say this is some kind of a rally. From now on, it's called a protest. We are protesting. You know, we're going to call all our rallies that because, you know, if you see a lot of these, let's call them blue states. We want to be nice. We're going to call it a protest against stupidity. So we are going to have protest against stupidity. Because, you know, a lot of the people, like in Michigan and other places, we love Michigan, but the governor's got them shut down. I hate to say it, your governor's got you shut down. It doesn't look it here, but your governor has got you shut down. I don't know. You're not breaking a law by being here. Otherwise, if you are, we'll have to do something about that. Because no, there's a hell of a shutdown. I think your governor has to let this state open up. And Pennsylvania, look what they're doing in Pennsylvania, a great state. That's actually something very special is going to happen here in Pennsylvania. It's a Commonwealth. We always have to remember Pennsylvania Commonwealth. Got 2 of them, and you better remember or you get in trouble. But we love Pennsylvania, and it's shut down. The governor's got it just shut down, nice and tight. And you know what? On November 4th, it's going to be opened up. Because they're trying to hurt our numbers, but our economic numbers are so good. They're staggering. They're the best we've ever had. Jobs, retail, stock market, everything. And this is with a lot of shutdowns by Democrats. That's all they're doing. On November 4th, they'll announce we've decided to open up. One of the teachers' groups said, actually, one of the unions and one of the politicians in California said, no, we're not going to do it. We need to do it. We should be open by November 4th. That was not a good thing for them to say. That person, I think, was fired. In both the 2016 and the 2018 elections, the American people chose a president and a Senate majority, united in their commitment to selecting nominees who believe in applying the Constitution as written, right? Both the White House and the Senate majority have a moral duty to fulfill the promises they made to the voters, and that is exactly what we're going to do. We said that if for any reason we have a vacancy on the United States Supreme Court, we will fill that vacancy. We're not going to say, and by the way, we have plenty of time. There's a lot of time. You know, you're talking about January 20th, right? So we will uphold equal justice under the law for citizens of every race, color, religion, and creed. I will be putting forth a nominee next week. It will be a woman. It will be a woman unless, wait, okay, let's do a poll. Oh, there they are. How many of these have you come to? Speaking of women, how many of the, what is this, number one? Like 90? They're great. North Carolina, though, right? I see them all over the place. They're great. I hope your husbands are okay with it. Are they okay? They're okay. You have good husbands. But we're going to do it. Okay? So I said, You know, I love these free polls because pollsters, and you know, most of the pollsters are corrupt as far as I'm concerned. If we believed in pollsters, we wouldn't be here right now. But we're actually getting very good. We just had a 53 from Rasmussen, which is very good. Considering we won 4 years ago with a lot lower than 53. History has shown that when you're at 53, you can't lose an election. Has anyone ever lost an election with a 53? The answer is yes, when the other side cheats. That could happen. That could happen. That could happen. You saw what happened in Pennsylvania, right? Some state Supreme Court justice just ruled that they can take as long as they want to count the ballots. That means I'll be leading and winning Pennsylvania like we did last time. Yeah, we'll be leading, we'll be winning Pennsylvania. We're going to win it easy. We're going to win your state easily.
You're going to win all the states easily, you mean?
I just came off the plane with, by the way...
Everybody wants to be second-term president. Nobody wants Joe Biden.
Meadows.
Only libtarded left. Wants it.
And Deb, what a great, she's doing such a good job. But you know, Mark, just a few months ago, I've been trying to get him for 3 years to leave, and we have a great person running, as you know. Really, I mean, really great. Does everyone know Madison? Yes? You going to vote for Madison? He's great. He's a great guy. But Mark had a beautiful head of black hair, and I just noticed that hair's turning white very fast. But we're doing the job. You know, we're very close to a great deal with TikTok. But nobody cares about that anymore. All they care about is fill that seat, right? That's all they care. Until about 24 hours ago, that's all they talked about is TikTok.
TikTok.
Well, we have a deal worked out, I think, with Walmart is going to buy it, along with Oracle, Larry Ellison. It's going to be an incredible combination. And I said, you know, do me a favor, could you put up $5 billion into a fund for education so we can educate people as to real history of our country, the real history, not the fake history. Because we're getting very close to that deal, and all of the technology will be maintained here. They're going to move probably to the great state of Texas. Sorry, we've got you a lot of business, Mikey. But they're going to move into the United States, which is what's important. They're going to move it to the United States. Unbelievable company. They're going to have 25,000 jobs. If it all goes, I gave them the preliminary approval. But they're putting up $5 billion. And my only problem is they did it so fast I should have asked for more. You know what happened is when I suggested they should put up a lot of money, everybody said, senators, congressmen, women, everybody, they said, you can't do that. That's never been done. That's the problem. Nothing's ever been done. And we had other companies. A lot of people wanted it. And I said, you got to put up $5 billion, either to the Treasury of the United States, maybe, or into some education fund, or do something. And they were sort of agreeing with me. They thought it was okay. And then I went to the legals here, and I said, they're going to put up $5 million, give it to the United States. Sir, you can't do that. There's no provision. I said, how the hell can there be no provision? We're making the deal possible. Why can't they give us $5 billion? Let's be with them. That's a lot of money, right? Now watch the crazy Democrats. They'll go, they should have gotten more money, right? It's never been done before. They should have, no matter what you do, they should have gotten more. Schumer and Nancy Pelosi, crazy Nancy. But I'll tell you, and I said it last night, we had a great rally last night. You saw that, right? In a place that we're going to win. We're going to win. Minnesota hasn't been won since 1972. And they're all saying, well, we did give them back the big iron ore range. It was Obama took it away with the stroke of a pen. He put everybody out of work. We gave it back. But I'll tell you what, we're going to have a victory on November 3rd, the likes of which you've never seen.